geez, how are we doing today, guys? Thank you very much for joining me at Troy's HUGGABLE Tuesday. We're all closed up here today at Wheels and Deals, but I noticed the lights are on. What do you think's going on here today? Let's check this out. So for anybody that thinks it's easy, jumping around in a bear costume or sitting at the end of the road waving to everybody every week or two, well, guess what? It's not. It's not easy at all. But yes, we have a lot of fun doing it. That's why we're Canada's HUGGABLE car dealer. Me and a lot of the team here at Wheels and Deals, we get in bear suits. We want to make you laugh. We want to make you have fun. We want to dance. And why not? Why not be a little bit different?
You know, and when it comes to personal branding within an existing brand, few do it better anywhere in North America than this guy right here. Troy Fascal is with Canada's HUGGABLE car dealer, Jim Gilbert's Wheels and Deals in the middle of nowhere, Canada, Fredericton, New Brunswick. And Troy, you've somehow built this incredible personal brand while working with inside this great company. But so many people I know, I'm sure, are curious, well, how'd you do it?
Well, I don't know if I do have the right answer there. I know that I'm following Jim, and when I started working for Jim, I was just amazed by his branding and how he did it, and how it was Jim Gilbert's Wheels and Deals. I was calling banks, and they were saying, "Oh, you work for Jim Gilbert's Wheels and Deals." I said to myself, "Why can't I make it Troy Fascal Wheels and Deals? Why can't someone come in and buy a car from Troy Fascal at Wheels and Deals?" Right? Everybody in this day and age, they do want to hear a story, and as crazy as you may think, because if you told me 8 months ago that me dancing around in a bear costume was gonna help me maybe a little bit with business, yes, you would have laughed at me, and I would have laughed at you. But the proof's in the pudding, because I can tell you that it's working, and people want to hear a story, and people want something different. Because if you don't, every vehicle out here is just four wheels and a piece of tin.
At some point, Troy, take us to the day when you decided to step out, basically out of the comfort zone, and do something completely different, because there are very few in automotive sales who are doing what you're doing.
Well, I can still remember it in my head. I was sitting at my desk, you know, looking across at somebody else, nothing going on, nothing to do, 6-10 car salesman max, wondering, you know, why do I got to wait for the company to advertise? Why am I waiting for someone else to walk in the door? Why don't I take initiative? Why don't I decide that I want to have my own company within a company? Is it possible? It is possible. So I decided that day that I'm going to work my butt off, and I'm going to do social media, I'm going to do videos, I'm going to do whatever I can do to stay ahead of the rest. And you know what? It's working, and if you don't believe it's working, I can't help you.
You know what I find interesting about that, Troy, is I think there's universal application to what you're saying. So in the car business, for example, there'd be lots of people selling 6, 7, 8 cars a month.
Yes.
But then there's the few that are into that, you know, 25, 30 cars a month. What separates, you know, whether it's selling cars or selling real estate or piston rings, for crying out loud, or plumbing? What is it that separates the average from the real top pros?
I get a kick. You go have a sales meeting, and the salesman says the same thing. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to strive to be the best. I'm going to put lots of hours in. Wrong. You don't need to put lots of hours, and you need to work smart while you're here, number one. Number two, you got to be different than everybody else. Every Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock, I have a HUGGABLE Tuesday video that launches. I do my video. I have anywhere between 2,000, 7,000, depends on the video I do, depends on the day that are watching it, plus my likes, plus my shares, plus business owners looking at it, showing their employees how they can be different. And yes, it's crazy. I dance in a bear costume. I'm up on a roof with a drone. I'm in the falls. I'm at a concert. I'm on a snowmobile. Be creative. Do what you want to do to show who you are as a person as well. And you know what? People that you might not have met, I have people that I've never met, and they said, "Oh, how was snowmobiling? How was four-wheeling?" Because they're following me on social media or whatever. And you know what? They feel like they know me, and I feel like I know them. And how much more easier is that? You know, because, you know, sales 101, build rapport, build rapport, build rapport. Well, if you've already got rapport, guess what you don't need to do? You've already got it. It's there. And it's right in front of people's eyes, and a lot of people don't see it. And that's Unfortunate, but fortunate for some. You know, at the end of the day, like, what's wrong with having a little bit of fun buying a car? Like, when did it become that it's just got to be just straight business 101? Snowing it today, and here we are, dancing around in parachutes, having a great time. Thank you guys very much. Thanks for joining me on Troy's Huggable Tuesday.
And just so everyone knows, these are 60-second, give or take, Facebook, YouTube videos that you're uploading where you're not even talking about the cars.
No, I'm not talking with the cars. I'm not selling a car. No. I'm having fun. I'm excited. I'm reminding people of my name, who I am, and where I work. So at someday, 6 months, 3 months, a year down the road, maybe they might remember, well, Troy Faskel at Wheels and Deals.
Troy's Huggable Tuesday is putting literally a smile on people's faces with his postings, and I know you're getting thousands and thousands of views, and some videos are getting, you know, incredible numbers of shares.
Yes, they are.
That you're not spending any money advertising for. It's just all happening organically. But what I'm curious about right now, Troy, and it just strikes me, is how has this whole experience, this whole Troy's Huggable Tuesday, and you're building your brand, how has this reinvented or touched you or changed you in some way?
It's changed how I look at, number one, what I do as a person, who I am, and how I act. And that is the most story. If you're gonna brand yourself, brand within a company, you gotta eat, breathe, and sleep it. And if you don't, if you're not going to bed at night wondering what you're gonna do the next day to A, make yourself better, B, make yourself better known, then you're already behind the game.
That's interesting words of advice from a guy who is really because I want to say this before we close. The numbers are starting to show it, are they not, from a business perspective?
They are. And from a business point of view, just so everyone's aware, I don't have any business degrees. I barely graduated from high school. I'm a meat cutter from Minnow, New Brunswick, which I'm very, very proud of, just so everyone's aware. I'm a butcher, and here I am with Gair Maxwell. Jim Gilbert's taking me underneath his wing so that he's helping me as well, and I can't be any more thankful.
And I know that there are certain best-selling authors that are jumping on the Troy Faskel story and starting to profile him in upcoming publications. So thanks so much for doing this, Troy. Some motivational fuel for thought from Troy's Huggable Tuesday, inspiring you to recreate and reimagine the business, the brand, the career that you deserve.